Welcome back to Romancing Saga 3. In the last episode, we traversed the depths of the Devil King Palace, and we sealed the Earth Abyss Gate after a fight with Alasis, or Arrakis, however you want to pronounce it. We also discovered the Temple Ruins, which we will be exploring later in this episode. But for now, we are going to leave Pedona, and we're gonna take a little trip to Swag. And we are gonna enter the Swag tournament. Yes, sign me up. I believe we're strong enough to beat this now. Probably the hardest group in here is the Dragons. You can see that there a lot of the names of these teams are sort of themed after what we'll be fighting. So we're fighting the Goblins. I am not expecting problems here. The way this works is it goes down the line. You start with whoever 1P is, and when they die, when they lose all of their hit points, it goes to the next person, the next, and if your fifth person goes, then you lose. So ideally well, it really depends. Some people like to start with their weakest. I'm actually going to start with my strongest here. Would probably be something like this. This is kind of how I'd order it, I'd say. Maybe even Jilin over Sarah. I don't know. I think we'll just keep it like this. Let's keep it simple. All right, and then we're gonna do it. Let's start. May the best win. Yeah, love that little sound effect. So basically, I'm gonna get all of my SP back at the end of each round. So really, I think the best way to go about this is just to use your strongest attack every turn until you've won the round or died. Or if you need to change your strategy. I don't think I'm gonna need to change my strategy here. Fairy's quite strong. Gave her much better armor too since the last dungeon. So I don't think we're gonna have a problem getting through most of this with Fairy. Unless one of these guys uses some kind of a Gale Slash or some kind of a wind-themed move. Or a very strong archery ability. I don't think I'm gonna have problems getting through this with Fairy. Peony. Okay. And of course, Dual Dragons is gonna change things to the Windfield. Which actually makes Dual Dragons, and I guess Fairy, the way I'm using her, quite compatible with the Leaf Barrier skill. That kind of gives it gives a Parhelion-like defensive bonus. It's not one-to-one exact, but it's the same idea. You can completely negate damage with the Wind Barrier. All right. So it looks like we are up against the Devil Masters right now. Devils, I believe, are pretty dangerous enemies, but Fairy is pretty dangerous herself, so... Or itself. Okay. Yep, it's going to be pretty straightforward for most of these. Usually, though, I start having problems around the 4th or 5th encounter. See how things go. If I feel like I need to, I might open up a round with Parhelion. I don't think I'm going to have problems here. Like I said, though, they get pretty strong around the 4th or 5th round, so let's see how that goes. Raksha. All right, this thing is probably going to do a lot of damage to me. Yep. Like I said, they get stronger. But if I can take this guy out in 1 or 2 shots, we'll be okay. There we go, 1 shot. That wasn't the last one. Apparently this stupid little mad jester. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Yep. I think this is GG for Fairy. Maybe not. Can we get an attack off? No, we can't. Okay, so Fairy's gone. All right, Wood's up next. Wood is definitely not going to get to move before this guy does. And I think that's a one-hit kill. Yep, he's gone. All right, we're down to Hawk here. Dynamic Chop. Can we get it off? There is the Mega Suck. And it did almost nothing to me, which means free damage. If this guy gets one-shotted, we win. I have a feeling he's going to take more than one shot. Nope. Okay, there we go. We won it. So yeah, it was a little close there at the end, but we did it. Now we're fighting Lady Power. Looks like the Kryptons beat the Dragons? Really? Okay. So it's going to be the Kryptons versus the Hellwall, and it's going to be Team SaGa, which is us, versus Lady Power. Let's go. Lady Power, huh? I bet they're just going to try to seduce me. Let's see what happens. All right, well, they're not going to get the chance. We're not going to give them the chance. If that's their gimmick, I do have some strong ladies in my party that will not be affected by Seduce. Unfortunately, Fairy is affected by Seduce from both genders. Apparently, Fairy is very... Fairy is attracted to both genders. That is what the game is telling me. It's fine. All right, defeat 3, 4P. Vanitas. I think it's dangerous. Let's hope she dies in one hit. Fairy is just too fast for these clowns. Honestly, I don't think any of these ladies have the speed to keep up with Fairy here. Okay, except for Medusa, apparently. That was bad. That could have stunned me. If that would have stunned me, there's a good chance Fairy would not have been able to finish the job here. But I think Fairy's going to get... I think this Medusa here will get one-shotted. No! It will not. But I did get the first turn this time, so... Right. They must have around the same speed. Which means this Medusa is really fast. But not fast enough. All right, who won? Looks like the Marlins actually beat the Kryptons. So we're fighting the Marlins. I'm glad I don't have to fight the Dragons. If I were fighting the Dragons, there's a good chance that I would not win the fight. Because I believe you have to solo a red dragon. That is never easy to do. So I actually have confidence here. I'm fighting a bunch of aquatic enemies. There are very strong aquatic enemies too. But I still think I'm able to deal with water damage much better than I'm able to deal with fire damage. I don't think Squalid Lancer here is going to stand a chance. All right. Very uneventful. This is where things should start getting more difficult here. Nixer. Yep. They're very annoying. I think they do have a one-hit kill attack, a lifesteal of some sort, kind of similar to what Mad Jester did to me. But we're not going to see it. All right. Last one. This is the final boss. And I think this thing is actually kind of lame for a final boss. I believe we were fighting these things in the Earth Temple. Or in the Under Pedona, actually, in the last dungeon we were doing. The last episode, and yes, we win the video game. There's Sarah, looking all happy. Sarah Carson, champion of the Zweig tournament. Zweig, I think it's pronounced. Well done. Come forward and receive your prize. The winner's medal features a lovely, just lovely engraving of yours truly. You receive 10,000 orms. I've one final prize to offer, the chance to go on a glorious quest. I know you must know about the Holy Grail. That monster, that vampire in Pododui has it, and someone like him, he shouldn't. It's a relic of the matriarch. I want you to get it for me. All right, so we've completed the tournament, and we've also unlocked another side quest with Leonid, of all people, in Pododui. If you guys remember from the very beginning of the game, first episode, we were over there. We are not going to do that side quest right now. That is definitely a top tier side quest, or I don't know if top tier is the right word for it. It is a very difficult side quest to do, even for my party at this point in the game. So we're going to pass on that for now. I believe my party got all of their stuff back. Let me just make sure. But we're going to do the temple runes. And yeah, we have all of our stuff here. Let's make a save. We've accomplished quite a bit today. And we're going to go through the temple runes. This is actually a very straightforward dungeon. The enemies can be a little bit challenging, but I think we're okay. I think we'll be all right for this. So we're going to do it. I forgot, I've been playing in Commander mode, and I did switch to the Tiger's Cave for the last boss, but we do not need Tiger's Cave anymore. So I will switch off of that. For Fairy, we'll go with Aim. And I do need to memorize Dynamic Chop, so we will be using that. Sarah doesn't really need to exercise for magic. Let's go with Rapid Volley. I'm considering going back into Commander mode for this. I don't know if I need to, though. I think there are better places and situations to go into Commander mode than this. Okay. Oh, that's right. We did get a 10,000 Aurum reward from that quest. I could go spend that now, but I don't think I need to. The extra from that quest, unfortunately, if I had 10,000 Aurums before the Zweig quest, I would have lost 10,000 gold. It doesn't go into the bank, apparently. I don't know if that's still the case in the remaster or not, but I was pretty low on gold anyway, so it doesn't bother me. And if it did bother me, I would simply exploit that bug in Yarmouth with the Royal Ring by selling the Royal Ring and buying it back. I had actually showed that bug off, that exploit / bug, whatever you want to call it, off earlier in this series of episodes, in this Let's Play. I don't need to do it, though. I don't care. I'm good enough at this game to not need to do it. And I will spend that money, actually, on a Shadow Servant for Boston. It will serve him very well. For now, though, let's go into Whirlwind. And I believe this looks good to me. I'm going to put Hawk where Fairy is, and I think we'll be okay. We'll just get on our merry way here. And if I feel like it, maybe I'll go into Commander mode. These enemies are kind of dangerous. See, this is exactly what I meant by dangerous enemies. We have a really nasty blob in the center there. I'm going to Punishing Palm. Dynamic Chop. I believe Dynamic Chop can hit this thing. It might be strong. Actually, I think it is strong to blunt. Yeah, Dynamic Chop may not be the smartest thing to use on that thing. We'll try it out, and we'll know, and then we'll never do it again. Giant Swing should work well, though. And just go with Rapid Volley. I want to try to take these guys out. The guy in the back is pretty dangerous, too. The big slime in the center and the guy in the back are probably the most dangerous. The Mega suck. It's never good. Of course, Wood will not be doing much in this fight now. I think that Giant Swing will still be pretty effective, but I don't think it's going to be effective enough to... Yeah, it won't be effective enough to kill that thing. And yeah, we're going to say that this is 100% effective. Yeah, 300 damage, that's nothing. This thing's regenerating 480, which means he has 4,000 health. Let's just Bull Rush. Fortunately, I have a lot of... I have two guys that use Blunt, and Blunt isn't super effective, so let's go with Magic here. Magic's not going to be super effective either, but it's still going to be effective enough to do more damage than what I was doing, so... Quick Notch. It's going to take a long time to do 4,000 damage to this thing, because he's just so resistant to damage. Pretty sure dual dragons here. Slash is good, and yeah, Blunt is not going to do a thing. We're going to have to stick with Magic on those two guys. Unfortunately, wood is afflicted with a status ailment, so I only have 2 party members that can effectively damage this thing. Which really sucks, and I'm pretty sure the enemy was thinking about that when they gave the wood that nasty status ailment. Maybe Pincer will do something. Let's just try Pincer out. Aim here, and I guess I'll attack. Yeah. The worst thing about Boston is he uses his other element is water, and water, I don't think water is very effective against these guys either. So I've got 2 guys doing like maybe 400 damage, and I've got 3 guys that are capable of hitting for maybe a couple thousands. Okay. At least he leveled up his magic. Okay. All right. It's fine. It's Gravedigger. This thing. Punishing Palm. I do have Tornado too. Oh, you know what I forgot to do that we have to do? After beating a Sinistral, you should always go talk to Anna and Lance. And she definitely has some magic spells for us to get. And some stuff to look at. So that's exactly what we're going to do when we're done with this. Oh yeah, I have Tornado too. That's right, I did buy him a spell. But we also have Mega Hawk here. He has to learn, I believe he has to learn Mega Hawk and Dynamic Chop. But this is a particularly good spell, good place to use Mega Hawk because there's a lot of enemies and groups here. If Arrow Barrage hit more than 1 guy, I would totally use it more, but it doesn't. So I won't. There's a good chance I could spark some things in this place. The enemies are strong enough. Okay, so down here. And then down here. There are a couple areas. Oh, we found one. Yep, where there are treasures here. Okay. Let's see. I guess we can Gravedigger this guy. Let's see. Punishing Palm is good. Mega Hawk again. Giant Swing. Rapid Volley. Basically, I'm just using really strong all-target attacks here. I'm not really holding back anymore at this point in the game. There's no reason to. I'm pretty strong already. A Supreme Balm. It's not bad. And we were able to avoid combat with all those guys. Okay. Here we do have, there is a passage to the left. Yep. We're going to want to go in there. Probably get in there without fighting. Yes, I can. We're going to make a save. And I'm going to try to grab this stuff. And look at that. We were able to get out of here without fighting anything. Beautiful. That's how I like to do it. That's what I like to see. Okay. Head up here. Let's see. Do I want to go left or do I want to go right? That is a question. I think I want to go right here. Oh, I have to go left. Okay, there's a stairway up there. Let's try to avoid the enemies if we can. Yes, we can. All right. I'm going to have to fight that thing. There is no avoiding that thing. So let's just get ready for it. This could be a very strong encounter. Yep, that's about as strong as it can get. That is an Ashura. And there's a good chance we're going to spark some stuff against this thing. There's also a good chance that I may not survive this fight. We will see what happens. I'm going to use Pressure Point. I'm going to actually try to spark things off this guy. Head Splitter. Let's see. Aim. And I think Quick Notch is pretty good. Let's see if we can spark some stuff off this thing. It's going to hit me really hard. Yep, that hurt. I don't think I get regeneration either. Okay, it may have downright killed half my party. This is why we saved the game. If I don't spark anything, I guess I can just load a save, right? I'll just save right outside, but I do want to try sparking if we can. Wow, I am not ready for this. Well, if we do a round 2, we're going to go into Tiger's Cave formation. Let's just run from this fight. There's no reason to continue fighting here. I did not spark anything. So we're going to run, and we're going to change our strats a bit. This is what I always do when I fight an overwhelmingly strong enemy. We're going to switch to Tiger's Cave. Everything else is going to stay the same. I don't think I need to change anything else here. We're going to take half damage, which is going to allow me to keep up with the amount of damage this guy is doing. And we're going to try again. That's exactly what we're going to do. Okay. Same deal. We're going to just use the attacks we were using before. I don't feel like I might... You know what? I think it is worth using a Parhelion here, and I do think it's worth, I do think it's worth that. At least... Punishing Palm pressure point. Black has Shadow Servant. Let's use it. Parhelion. And I'm going to use Wall of Fire on Sarah. Or Sarah's going to get Charmed. That happens too. Which means she's probably going to use Wall of Fire on him, and that's going to hurt me. Very unfortunate. And frustrating, but what can you do? I can't defend against every status ailment, and this Ashura has seduced Sarah, so yeah, it's bad. Oh yeah, I'm casting a lot of defensive stuff this turn, aren't I? So maybe I won't get hit by a firewall. But I did lose my other party member, and that sucks. So, all right, we'll deal. Let's use Bull Rush. I am Shadow Servanted. Let's use Dynamic Chop. And I'm gonna have you. Now, I would normally heal Boston, but this isn't really a situation I can heal Boston in right now. So let's just use Dual Dragons. Okay. That's not good. Did it miss? It missed. Parhelion 8. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, that's one way things happen. That is one way things happen. All right, we're gonna run away again. Run away again. And we're just gonna redo the fight again. We're gonna pray for some better RNG, and I'm not even gonna bother with the defensive spells. Bull Rush. Yeah, pressure point's okay. Dynamic Chop. Dual Dragons. And seriously, just get an attack off before he does. Okay, Ectoplasm Net, that's much better. Please spam Ectoplasm Net. Please don't spam your strongest attacks. So we just had some really bad RNG that time. Things are gonna go much better now, I think. Things will go much better. He's still gonna hit us for like, you know, several hundreds points as damage, and he's still gonna be like stronger than any Sinistro we've ever fought, but we should at least be able to beat the guy. I hope. We're gonna try. I am honestly surprised we have not sparked anything off this dude. I know I have space in my... Oh, there we go. Evil Crush. Okay. Now I'm happy. Now I am happy. Okay, we got Dynamic Chop going off here. Beautiful. Yes. Yes, this is the romance of SaGa 3. This is why you retreat when things aren't going well for you, and this is why you just keep hammering yourself against strong enemies in this game. This is it. Okay, that's not it right there. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, but we're still good enough to survive another attack, so we're gonna keep attacking. And hopefully we kill this guy before he kills us. Evil Crush is good. Quick Notch is good too. And if he does another really strong attack, I will have to run away. There is no question about that. Yeah, we gotta run away. We have to run. This is code red. Yeah, we're out of here. We are out of here. Get out. He may have been almost dead, but I gotta get out of here. And I'm actually gonna use some items to recover. I've got 7 barrier stones. And I'm willing to try this as many times as I need to win it. But let's just take a look at our skill list here. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this smash. We don't need it anymore. I also am gonna get rid of pressure point. We don't need it anymore. We've got Evil Crush, which is the strongest, a stronger version of pressure point. I guess I could keep Smash Res on this guy. It's not really hurting anything. Triumvirate. Oh my god, it's so good. We're gonna do so much damage with this skill. I am gonna get rid of the Smash on you. All right, we're down to 6 on everybody. All right. Since I don't want Fairy to get LP killed, I am going to use a barrier stone here. And we're gonna save and we're gonna do it again. We're gonna hammer this guy until we beat him, or until we just spark a whole bunch of other really awesome stuff. And Black has a lot of stuff he needs to master too, so let's do it. There's the Ectoplasm Net evade. That's actually a really good evade. Mirage Blade, awesome single sword skill. Riptide, beautiful. Headwind Rush, that's what I wanted. Yes. Yes. Headwind Rush there can spark really good stuff. Okay, that was an awesome grind, but unfortunately it seems like the game is not giving me Ashuras to grind anymore, so we're just gonna continue on with the cave. Yep, so every time I've tried to fight an Ashura, we've been getting either this guy or a couple other smaller guys. Which is unfortunate, but hey, I mean, at least we can master our skills now, our new skills that we've unlocked, which we have a lot of. So I'm gonna work on that. All right, let's see. We'll go to... Sarah actually didn't learn anything, which was kind of disappointing to me. That's okay, though. It just means she needs to gain more archery levels. I might consider replacing somebody in my party with Jilin. I don't know yet. We'll see. Ow, that guy hurts. Still, I'd rather fight him than Ashura. Ashura can, like, all hit my entire party. Oh! Okay. This guy hurts too. Am I gonna have to run from this guy too? Am I actually not strong enough to do this? Maybe I should revive my other party members. I'm glad I stayed in Tiger's Cave. Okay, he's dead. We got him. And I am definitely glad I stayed in Tiger's Cave here, because, see, there we go. We've already acquired Evil Crush. Awesome skill. Oop, that's not good. Headwind Rush. That guy in the back can one-shot Fairy. Do I care, though? Not so much. Punishing Palm. Actually, I want you... Actually, we already mastered Evil Crush, didn't we? Yep, so let's just use Punishing Palm here. Mega Hawk, for sure. I want to master that. And normally I would Giant Swing here. I think I will Giant Swing here, actually. And for you, you can Rapid Volley. That backstab sucks. It can actually... It has a chance of taking a life point from you. That's going to be a life point right there. No, it's not. I thought It looked like one of those life point draining attacks, but it really wasn't, so it's good. Giant swing. The biggest threat is that guy in the back with the swords. That guy has a Gale Slash attack that can, in fact, one-shot Fairy. Yeah. All right. And I think even in Tiger's Cave, she would get one-shotted. I'm going to stay in Tiger's Cave. I like this formation for this cave. And I'm glad I decided not to commander mode it because the enemies are quite strong. So an Ascetic's Robe, not bad. Staff of Vivacity, awesome. Root of Life, awesome. So that Ascetic's Robe is actually a really nice... Ooh, gold medal, what is that? Oh, interesting. That Ascetic's Robe, I believe, is an armor, actually. Yeah, it is. 12 and 15. Very decent armor if you don't have better. Unfortunately, unfortunately, I do actually have much better right now because I've been fighting Sinistrals. I've been going to the Sinistral dungeons, so yeah, it's just, it's good armor and it's better than most of what you can buy, but it's just not good enough for my purposes here, so. Yep. I'm gonna keep going through here. And I think the cave is pretty linear from this point. There's a path to the left and a path to the right, but I don't think the path to the right, yeah, path to the right's a dead end. And there goes my formation. Let's hit that mushroom. I think it's the most dangerous enemy here. Mega Hawk is good. I'm gonna go with Triumvirate. We're gonna go with the Blitz Lance. It's actually a stronger... Actually, the Matriarch Spear does have something I can spark off of it, so let's stick with that. Yeah. Okay. Got Quick Notch, got Rapid Volley. Let's just use Rapid Volley. And I should have used Quick Notch, because I could have at least gotten an attack off before I got that status ailment. Yeah. There's the annoying mushroom, taking all my health. Yeah. It's okay. Mega Hawk might actually... Okay, it didn't, but it could have. Could have killed all the guys. Okay. Let's just go with a regular attack here. I'm gonna go Pincer. And, that's better. Let's do that. Needs to level those up. Did Triumvirate actually go off? I don't know. Fortunately, Quick Notch actually went off, despite her being confused. Fairy dying, not a cool thing at all. I'm not happy with that. We didn't master anything. Okay. And I can't see these enemies, so I'm running into them when I don't want to. All right, Headwind Slash. Let's use Headwind Slash on the guy at the bottom. Punishing Palm, Mega Hawk. I am going to Giant Swing until everything but that blob is dead, and then I will Triumvirate that blob. Quick Notch. Thing in the back. Because I already know 2 of my guys are largely going to be ineffective against that blob. One of them's confused right now. The other one's now dead, so I guess I shouldn't be too, I don't really... Things aren't that bad. That blob can't one-shot me. He can be very annoying. He can do a lot of damage. But he can't one-shot my party. Let's go rush here. Black is going to be largely ineffective against everything here. So I'm just going to have him Lunar Light. Awesome. Why not? Triumvirates. And she's actually effective, but she's also confused. So she might not even get the attack off. She did. Squall. Fortunately, even though Boston's dead, he does have a lot of damage immunity to water, if not outright immunity to it, so he didn't even lose a life point then, which is good. I did forget to look at my life point totals, though. Let me see. How are my life points on my guys? Still very good. Even Peony has 5 life points. So let's just not run here. Okay, that seemed to work out. We just don't run. Okay. I can go right. I think I have to go right, actually. Yeah, it's a dead end. There is a path to the right, though. It is kind of hidden. It's a lot of very dangerous stuff down here. Let's not mess with it if we don't have to. I'm actually consciously trying to avoid. That's dangerous. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Headwind Rush, this guy. Punishing Palm everybody. Black can use Mega Hawk with the Ova. She's going to triumvirate this guy, and she's going to rapid volley with the Fairy's Bow. That's going to lower the accuracy on all my guys. Not cool. Well, it lowers their dex, which effectively lowers their accuracy, but a lower dex also means lower damage with the bow, and it means I'm going to miss more. If I still have Pressure Point, I think Pressure Point could actually affect those, Oh, wow! With Mega Hawk, I actually did 500 damage to that thing. Thought I would have had to use magic, but maybe not. Okay, not bad. We should kill this thing next turn. I'm gonna Bull Rush it this time, though. Blast it enemy with your Vitality. Very effective against... What's effective against? Undead. Okay, this thing isn't undead. But knowing that is helpful. Punishing Palm would affect him. Let's just use Lunar Light and heal somebody, shall we? Nobody needs healing. Okay, let's just use Shadow Bolt. You too. I'm going to have you actually use magic here, because you only have 45 MP. I want you to have 50. Give this guy the suck. Steal his health. Aim, and you can just punch. Well, it's a good thing I had him use the suck, because he's lost some health. 14. Not bad for the cost of, what, 1 or 2 MP? For 4 MP, I did 277, but I also drained his health, so... Okay. And I get the feeling we're going to be fighting all these guys. Oh, let's use these, Yeah, Mirage Blade hits all enemies, that's right. I need to master it, too. So let's use that. I forgot that I used some one-handed skills. I did spark some one-handers. I'd use Mega Hawk. And, Triumvirate's fine. You can use Rapid Volley or the Fairy's Bow. Not worried. This encounter is actually kind of weak compared to what I've been fighting. It's still hitting me for triple-digit damage. I mean, Mega Suction isn't exactly weak. It's more annoying than anything. Did I just miss with all my Mega Hawk attacks? No, I missed with 2. Okay, well, that just means we're overkilling one of these enemies. Mirage Blade, yep. Very nice skill to have on Ward, because now he has a way to attack all enemies. And, of course, there goes my formation. Mirage Blade. I'm just going to use regular Pincer, Mega Hawk. Until we master Mega Hawk, we're going to be using Mega Hawk, Triumvirate, and Volley. Yeah, this is a pretty tough cave. The enemies are at a very high level, but it's not just the cave. I've been doing a lot of fighting, and when you do a lot of fighting in this game, it raises the level of the enemies, so... And that's fine. Stronger enemies means you spark stronger things, you're more likely to gain skill levels, It's just, it works out in the end. Like, these games are pretty well balanced and tiered. What excites me is learning new things. I don't mind stronger enemies, really. And there we go, we acquired Mirage Blade. Very good. What's the one less skill I'm gonna have to acquire? Let's see. I do want to keep Mirage Blade on him. He still has room to spark new skills, so I'm okay with that. We are definitely getting toward the end of this cave. We may even be at the end right now. Yeah, we are definitely at the end. Okay, let's save and let me take a look at my... I actually think I'm okay. Let's just save. All right, let's go. Offer a prayer. The prayer of death. Offer a prayer of life. Offer a prayer of death. So here's the thing. When we went down into the Devil King Palace, it actually, there was a treasure chest where you opened it and it told you like the prayer of death. It was like there was a poet, there was a poem there. So I'm gonna offer a prayer of death. Glory be to death. Death is bliss. In it we find paradise. All right, and now we are fighting a death dude. I don't know what else to say. Okay, so let's see, Bull Rush. Let's go with Headwind Rush. There's a good chance I could spark something really cool here, so I'm gonna just try to spark something cool. Oh yeah, let's. Parhelian's good. Boston is gonna use, I'm gonna have Boston use the water column here. Black is gonna use Shadow Servant. Fairy's gonna use Parhelion. And Sarah is gonna use, she's just gonna use a regular attack here. I'm gonna have her use Quick Touch. Okay, Galatea. Normally he's weak to blunt attacks, but I gave him armor to make him strong. I don't think that Tremor was considered a blunt attack though, so it's fine. I don't think this guy is as strong as the Ashuras are. The music's all scary, and he's definitely a boss, and he's someone I should take seriously, but I don't think he's gonna one-shot me in Tiger's Cave like the Ashuras did. Okay. All right, and now that we have Ward with his barrier, we're gonna just go with Headwind Rush here. I do have Haste in Time. I might use it as a last resort if I feel like I might need it, but I don't. And I think I'm just gonna do what I do here. And that is as much damage as I possibly can with my characters. Okay, there goes a life point. Didn't kill me though, so I can live with that. 537, not a lot of damage. This thing actually has a lot of damage resistances. If he's undead, he's gonna take a lot of damage from this. Okay, that was some decent damage, but definitely not as much as I would have expected. Yeah, this thing just resists damage. Very annoying. We will make do, though. Let's try the regular Pincer attack and see how much damage that does. We are doubling everything with Shadow Servant. Stone Skin, he's gonna turn into a, he's gonna get petrified after a couple turns. But I do have spells to cure that. Right now, Hawk is our premier damage dealer, followed by Fairy. My other guys, I might even just relegate them to healing because it doesn't seem like they're doing enough damage to even make it worth attacking this guy. Wood's not bad. Wood is hitting decently hard here. Let's see. Nobody needs healing. This guy like just takes life points. I guess I'll use Evil Crush again. Why not? It looks cool, right? But Black is running out of skill points, and so is Peony, which is a bit concerning. Might as well just keep the attack up here. 300 with that. Okay, Parhelion absorbed it. I love that. I love that Parhelion can even absorb life attacks that are meant to steal your life points. I think this is just kind of an endurance match. Like, it's... I don't feel like I'm in any danger of losing this fight at all. Okay. Let's just repeat what we did last round. We're not even... We still have our Shadow Servant, which is pretty impressive. All things considered. I think this is the last time Fairy can use Triumvirate, though. Oh, I think I just lost my Shadow Servant. We'll find out. Yep, I did. He knocked it out with that that stone ballet thing, stone attack he did. All right, we did it. You received Death Shard. That is a really awesome item that will let us craft some of the strongest items in the game, but unfortunately those items, if you equip them on your guys, it turns them undead, which is not cool. We also acquired Headwind Rush. Awesome. All right. Well, the good news is we got an awesome item. The bad news is we got to walk all the way back out of this cave, and it was pretty annoying just to get in here, right? So, yeah. So we're just going to kind of skip ahead to the end of this. All right, we are back, and I am at the beginning of the cave. There's a couple things that I want to do right now before we call it an episode. The first is to visit Anna and Lance, because she has a new spell for us. Now, I wasn't using Jilin in this cave, so it really doesn't even matter that I didn't get this spell before I did everything. But Anna can actually teach us powerful spell, Byakko. And since we have Earth Element on Jiling, we can get the Hypergravity spell, which is the ultimate Earth magic, and probably the best offense and straight-up offensive spell in the game for Earth magic users. It's a simple long-range attack on a... It says single foe, but I'm pretty sure this hits everything, doesn't it? Damage and lower the speed of the enemy with a powerful gravitational field. We're gonna get it for her. I'll show you what it looks like in a future episode for sure. For now, we'll just have it. So there we go, ultimate spell. And the other thing was the last two options on here are new. These were actually open after the first Abyss Guardian we fought, but I can still do them after the second. They're just side quests that never disappear. They just don't appear until after you've defeated a Sinistral and reached a certain point in the game, usually based on the amount of hit points you have on your characters. So tell me about the Aurora. The skies tonight should be perfect for the Aurora. All right, it unlocks a side quest we will be doing in the future. And tell me about the serum. It will take some time to explain, is that all right? Yes. A dream induced by the serum is one where the dream eater exploits the unfulfilled desires of its victim. Speaking of dreams, they say that to the west of Pedona, there's some kind of labyrinth shrouded in darkness. It's where unfulfilled desires and wishes find a home and haunt its halls. When enough wishes gather, those brave enough to wander the halls will be presented a dream that they can manipulate at will, but legend has it there were monsters born of this world deemed so powerful that they were banished away in the darkness of this labyrinth. They don't have physical bodies, so they can't manifest in our realm. But they hold such strong hatred towards us that they will appear in our dreams just to stop wishes from being granted. The only way to make a wish come true is to defeat these monsters. If you're lucky enough to make a wish come true, just remember that it can't be undone. All right, so just to kind of explain a little bit about what's going on here. This unlocked a side quest. We're gonna have to do a little bit more to actually do anything with this, but this information is what we needed to start the process. So we will be doing that in a later episode of this Let's Play. Tell me about the serum here. Just all of that dialogue unlocked a special dungeon that's exclusive to the remaster. It's a dungeon that's actually very good for grinding. There's strong enemies in there. If I ever need to grind stuff, I'll probably go in there. Our grinding days are kind of complete, so I don't see that happening anytime soon, but it's there. It also houses really strong enemies, and there is story stuff, and there is stuff to see in there, so we will be going in there and doing that. It's going to be one of the last things I do in this Let's Play, because it's really... the final boss of this place is actually very strong. And there's a lot going on with it, and we'll need to do some special preparation and all that stuff. So yeah, we'll probably take a couple episodes, but we'll get there. And that's all I have to say. In the next episode, we're going to continue what we've been doing.